Welcome to the Transitions Daily podcast. Transitions Daily is an online recovery group that offers a daily distribution of popular recovery resources accompanied by a secret Facebook group for discussion. We hope you enjoy today's readings.
This is Transitions Daily for December 30th, read by Kirsty S. from the East Midlands in the United Kingdom. AA Thoughts for the Day. Slip. I had commenced to drink as though the cocktails were ginger ale. I now remembered what my alcoholic friends had told me, how they prophesied that if I had an alcoholic mind, the time and place would come, I would drink again. I knew from that moment that I had an alcoholic mind. I saw that willpower and self-knowledge would not help in those strange mental blank spots. I had never been able to understand people who said that a problem had them hopelessly defeated. I knew then it was a crushing blow. Alcoholics Anonymous, pages 41 and 42. Thought to consider. I have learned it's the first drink that gets me drunk. Acronyms. Slip. Sobriety loses its priority. Just for today. Action. From daily resolutions. A new year. 12 months, 52 weeks, 365 days, 8,760 hours, 525,600 minutes. Time to consider. Directions, goals and actions. I must make some plans to live a normal life, but also I must live emotionally within a 24-hour frame, for if I do, I don't have to make New Year's resolutions. I can make every day a New Year's Day. I can decide, today I will do this, today I will do that. Each day I can measure my life by trying to do a little better, by deciding to follow God's will and by making an effort to put the principles of our AA program into action. Daily Reflections, page 374. Daily Reflections. Anonymity. Anonymity is the spiritual foundation of all our traditions, ever reminding us to place principles before personalities. Alcoholics Anonymous, page 564. Tradition 12 became important early in my sobriety, and, along with the 12 steps, it continues to be a must in my recovery. I became aware after I joined the fellowship that I had personality problems, so that when I first heard it, the tradition's message was very clear. There exists an immediate way for me to face with others my alcoholism and attendant anger, defensiveness, and offensiveness. I saw Tradition 12 as being a great ego deflator. It relieved my anger and gave me a chance to utilize the principles of the program. All of the steps and this particular tradition have guided me over decades of continuous sobriety. I am grateful to those who were here when I needed them. As Bill sees it, a sense of belonging. Perhaps one of the greatest rewards of meditation and prayer is the sense of belonging that comes to us. We no longer live in a completely hostile world. We are no longer lost and frightened and purposeless. The moment we catch even a glimpse of God's will, the moment we begin to see truth, justice and love as real and eternal things in life, we are no longer deeply disturbed by all the seeming evidence to the contrary that surrounds us in purely human affairs. We know that God lovingly watches over us. We know that when we turn to Him, all will be well with us here and hereafter. 12 and 12, page 105. Big Book quote. We alcoholics are sensitive people. It takes some of us a long time to outgrow that serious handicap. Alcoholics Anonymous, Family Afterward, page 125. 24 hours a day. AA Thought for the Day. To the extent that I have responsibilities, AA fails. To the extent that I succeed, AA succeeds. Every failure of mine will set back AA work to that extent. Every success of mine will put AA ahead to that extent. I shall not wait to be drafted for service to others, but I shall volunteer. I shall accept every opportunity to work for AA as a challenge, and I shall do my best to accept every challenge and perform my task as best I can. Will I accept every challenge gladly? Meditation for the day. People are failures in the deepest sense when they seek to live without God's sustaining power. Many people try to be self-sufficient and seek selfish pleasure and find that it does not work too well. No matter how much material wealth they acquire, no matter how much fame and material power, the time of disillusionment and futility usually comes. Death is ahead, and they cannot take any material thing with them when they go. What does it matter if I have gained the whole world, but lost my own soul? Prayer for the day. I pray that I will not come empty to the end of my life. I pray that I may live so that I will not be afraid to die. Hazelden Foundation, P.O. Box 176, Centre City, MN 55012. My name is Kirsty, and I'm an alcoholic.
We hope you enjoyed today's readings. You can also receive Transitions Daily via email and discuss today's readings in our secret Facebook group. So for more information, go to dailyaaemails.com today.
Other than the 24 hours a day reading, unless otherwise specified, all quotes copyright Alcoholics Anonymous World Services, Inc., 1952, 1957, 1967, 1973, 1975, 1976, 1980, 1981, 1984, 1985, 1988, 1990, or 2001.